Ugh.
That
Now
was
what?
great.
I'm gonna take a poop. Take a poop on the podcast.
Steve's gonna take a poop on the podcast.
Are you going back to bed?
Nah, I'm up now. If I can chill and podcast for a little while.
I was kind of worried that you were gonna be so grumpy throughout the entirety of the meme awards. I was like, this is gonna be awkward.
Well, I told you, just give me a couple minutes to warm up. I'm warmed up now, bro.
Uh,
It's
do you want to
time.
hear my shit story, or do you want me to save that for
Oh
another
yeah,
podcast?
yeah. But first, it's time for a funking cheese beef God damn it. Oh, yes, I
Oh
would love
man,
to. Dude, tell tell your shit story while you're shitting.
that's the whole point.
Shitception.
Fucking currently, a turd is passing through my anus right now. Um, um, so one thing you may not know about me is like I'm a
What?
little bit of a nervous public pooer.
Nervous?
Yeah, yeah, like if I know it's gonna be like a sloppy, messy shit, like I like to make sure that the bathroom is like there's no one in there so they can't hear me going like blah, 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 blah. You know, like anyways, so the other day I was like, I have to take a shit and this is gonna be fucking messy. And so like I run to the downstairs bathroom at work and there's fucking someone in the stall. I'm like, fuck. So I run upstairs and to the employee bathroom and there's the fucking janitor, or we call them porters or whatever at our work. So the porter's in there and he's like cleaning the fucking urinal and I'm like, this motherfucker.
I'm about to leave something else for your ass to clean.
I was like, I hope this motherfucker leaves the bathroom right now, cause so I go in the stall, and this kid's like a little weird. Like I don't think he's like all there.
This guy got a name.
His name's Ryan.
What's up, Ryan? Why the
Anyways,
fuck are you listening to this podcast?
so like I go into the fucking bathroom and into the stall, and I'm sitting there, and like because I'm a little bit of a nervous pooer, I'm like just sitting there holding it like on the toilet, like please motherfucker finish cleaning
You're
that
gonna get
fucking urinal,
cancer.
get the fuck out of here. and I'm like, oh no, it's coming, I can't. And then it's like blah blah, and then he's just still sitting, still fucking cleaning something. And I was just like I'm still holding a little bit like behind, and I was like, this motherfucker's not gonna leave. Well, I've already made some noise, so I was just like, well, I can't hold it any longer. And I was just like, and I was just like, God damn.
Did
And
you
like,
did you say that out loud?
yeah, I was like, God damn. And like he doesn't say anything. He's just like sitting there fucking cleaning. And I get out of the bathroom or out of the stall, like wipe up, you know. And like he doesn't even like make eye contact with me. He just keeps fucking cleaning the urinal. It's just like I was like, oh, fuck, that's awkward. Never talking to you again.
Did you try to make eye contact with him, or did you look at him to see if he was looking at you?
Like I looked over to see if he was like looking at me. Like nope. He was just like cleaning that urinal. Like this dude just blew up the toilet, and I listened to all his insides fucking splatter against the toilet bowl.
Dude, cut to like a year from now, you and Mike are both in like a hemorrhoid support group together. Fucking
I don't
hold.
have.
No, but I'm saying because you're holding in your shit because you're a nervous pooer. You're gonna like give yourself a hemorrhoid or some shit.
Nah, it was all liquid. But
Oh, jeez.
that was a fucking wet ass sloppy shit too, man. It was bad.
Dude, I had like you know, my aunt, she like eats real clean and shit for the most part. Like when she's on vacation, like we went to a pizza place and stuff like that, but like she eats like really clean for the most part. And I ate, like, she buys a shitload of food when she comes here, so I made us both some like huge fucking salads the other day. And the next morning I fucking had, like, I swear to God, it was like the most, like, not like hard to get out, but like the most solid fucking log that it felt like I was pushing like a gold brick out of my ass. That's how fucking dense and solid it was. It was, and it was like, dude, I don't know, it was just something really dense, like a diamond or some shit. Like, it was so big too, like not like girthy, but like it was like fucking like a foot long. I never, like, you know, you have to like watch when you flush the toilet just to make sure you don't accidentally clog it. But like whenever I shit, I don't like look in the bowl. I just start wiping and stuff. This one felt so big. I was like, I gotta see that. So I fucking stood up and looked in the toilet.
I look at the toilet, and I like look at like the toilet paper. You know, like make sure like is this clean enough for me to stop wiping now?
Oh yeah, I mean I look at the toilet paper, of course. But what I'm saying is like when I go to wipe, I don't look at the shit first. You know what I mean? But this one, I was like, oh my god, before I even wipe, I gotta see what that looks like because it was so fucking big. It was like
Godzilla's tail.
Yeah, dude, it had like scales and spines and shit all over it too. You know what I'm saying?
That's what my boss says. I was like, because like we all kind of like talk about our poop in grocery department. So sometimes I'll come back down. I was like, God damn, that was a big shit. And like my boss will be like Godzilla's tail sticking out of the toilet.
Yeah, Japanese people love to stare at it.
I think once I said yeah, someone. I think I said once I was like, yeah, someone ran away from it in horror. Gojira!
Godzilla! Oh, remember that from Dragon Ball Z Abridged when they summoned the dragon and everyone's like, Gojira, Gojira! Oh, Godzilla! Godzilla, Godzilla. Okay, and everyone goes back to their day. They recently released a new episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged also. It's the,
Majin Buu saga now?
No, it's episode 60, the epilogue, like after they killed Cell and stuff. I don't even know if they're going to do Majin Buu saga.
No, they totally are, because at the end of the Cell saga, they said Dragon Ball Z Abridged will return, and they showed like Majin Buu.
Oh, so, I forgot that. But yeah, they released.
Stoked for that.
Basically, what the episode was. I
gotta make some coffee, so I might sort of cut in and out while we talk, but keep talking.
It was they showed Trunks going back to his own timeline and talking to the Bulma that sent him back, and he was like, Mom, you know, when I went to the past, you were kind of having the hots for me and some shit, and it was like kind of awkward. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Oh, are you making another pot? Oh, you're the best.
Hi, Steve's mom.
Gotta do it right now. Yes, please. No, I'm my sister.
Huh?
I'm talking to my sister.
Tell her I said, what up?
Would you like to say hi to my sister before she goes home to Florida?
Get your sister on this podcast.
Karin, Mark wants to talk to you on the podcast. You gotta, when you're ready, you gotta come upstairs because the signal kind of sucks. Said she'll talk to you in like 10 minutes when she's had her coffee.
Sweet. Yeah, that's how I felt when you fucking called me at fucking 6 in the morning. Like, yeah, dude, just fucking wait a minute. Chala. Hey, chala.
Hey, chala. Is this up for grabs? That falafel I already ate last night. I thought you said that you didn't want me to eat that. Talking about this or that? Chala, hey chala. We already had our entire meme awards. I had to call Mark at like, it was like 6 o'clock his time. I was like, hey man, remember you agreed to this? And he's like, the fuck I did. And I was like, bullshit, go look at your texts.
Can you remind them that when I sent that text, I said, I'll be up about this time tomorrow, and it was 9 o'clock my time? Can you tell them that?
About this time, both Taylor and I assumed that about this time meant about this time as in the time that Taylor and I were talking about, not about this time as in the timestamp you sent your text message.
Oh, because you guys are fucking retarded.
My sister said you're being a bitch.
Yeah, I
If
got
you come
nothing.
over here, you can talk to Mark.
Hello.
Hey, Karin.
Hey.
What are you doing? What's up?
Trying to get coffee.
Oh, cool. Hey, I have a question for you. What is it? What does it feel like to have a sister with a penis?
You know, it's very difficult. He's whiny and bitchy all the time.
Now, do you think like does he menstruate like other girls, or does like blood come out of his ass every month, or what? Like, how does that work?
See, he would never tell me, so you have to ask him yourself.
Oh, okay. Because I noticed there was like he has all these like hand towels strewn about everywhere, and I was just like maybe he uses the hand towels, or like does he need to buy tampons like you guys, or I don't know. Anyway, what you
Steven's
been
gonna
up?
kill you, by the way.
Man, Steve, whatever. I got nothing. What have you been up to?
Nothing, just working and finally having a couple days off for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
So,
How's your
getting
guys'
drunk.
Christmas?
It was great. I mean, I was hungover as hell, so it's
Yeah,
kind
it's,
of
Steve
difficult
was
to go
telling me.
through.
Steve was telling me about your guys' escapades.
Christmas tequila.
Yeah, apparently at some point someone brought out some tequila, and then you FaceTimed your boyfriend with Steve at like 1 in the morning or something.
Yeah, but he was in Colorado, so it wasn't that late for him, but he remembers all of it, and I'm like, fuck you.
Dude, I would fucking kill for that fucking tape. I'd love to see Steve trying to talk to someone fucking after tequila also with all the other shit.
Oh, I have no idea what happened. He was like, it's fine, it's okay, I knew you guys were drunk. And I was like, yeah, the problem is that we were that drunk.
Yeah.
And FaceTime. There is proof of what happened.
Hey, right before Steve came downstairs, he was telling, we were exchanging shit stories from recent shits that we've taken. What is your best shit story from recent memory? Like any like close calls, any like fucking humongous shits that you were like, whoa, oh my god, I can't believe it was that much, or anything like that?
I think the only shit story I have is when I was a kid.
Yeah, your mom told us that one.
The
What?
my grandmother had to help. Like, she had to use her thumb to get shit out when I was a kid.
Of your ass?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear this one. How old were you?
Oh god, I was probably like 6 or 7. I just started crying because I didn't know what was happening, but I was so constipated. My grandmother was like, just shut up and just put your leg here. And like, she just like literally shoved her finger up there and started like getting shit out. And I was like trying to run
Oh!
across the house. I was so not okay with this.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. So you were just like, you're
But,
probably like super dehydrated then, huh?
oh yeah, I was like, I have no idea what just happened.
Jesus
Terrible.
Christ. That's fucking awesome. This is
But it was
definite.
fine. After like that, I was able to, you know, shit the rest out and I was fine, but
Oh, there
I
was
was
just like,
horrified for days.
there was just like a fucking cork at the end of it, just holding it all in.
Yeah. So
That's
grandma
fucking
got
hilarious.
this. But you remember, I don't know if you remember our grandmother that much, where she was just like, she had no patience for a lot of things, so she was just like, nope.
Well, I know I've
just
met her.
gonna
I've met her
force brain
several
into
times,
this.
but she was like a no nonsense type of lady. I was like, I
No.
remember the last time I saw her was the first time I came to Massachusetts, and wait, maybe I saw her the second time too. Sorry, my memory is shit now, but I was like,
Okay.
I was talking to her about how I was in love with this girl, and she was like, "You're not in love with this girl." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." She's like, "Shut the fuck up. No, you're not. How long you been talking to her?" I'm like, "Damn, this lady's not about no bullshit."
We were talking about it yesterday because my mom was FaceTiming my boyfriend's mother, and we were talking about grandmothers, and my boyfriend brought up that my grandmother asked the first thing out of her mouth, how big is penis and is it worth it? And I was like, okay, not what I want to know.
Wait, so
But that was.
wait, I thought you weren't with
Grandmother
that.
always
I thought
has.
you weren't with that dude anymore, though. Did you get back with that one dude?
No, she does that for every guy. Every boyfriend I've ever goes, how big is his penis and is it worth it?
Huh.
First words out of Grandma's mouth. Like when he's standing there, by the way. She waits.
How big is his dick? What do you normally say? What would you normally say?
Well, the point in that question is to see how he responds to her question. So
Yeah.
she waits till he's there.
But like, what
So I
would you
just
what would
normally
you
look
normally
down.
say though? Like,
Oh, I have to be honest, otherwise she'll kill me. She would straight up kill me if she thought I was lying.
all right, I think Karin's lying. All right, motherfucker, pull out your dick.
No, she would just be like, alright. And she would give me the worst stare ever. And she's like, let's take out the schnapps. And I'm like, oh god.
Did you ever lie to her?
So
Like, dude, it's totally like 9
Dude,
inches.
I was too scared to ever lie to her. So sometimes I'd be like, it's about, a little, yay big. Hung like a light switch.
It's
Sorry.
it's 9 inches, but skinny as a pencil. That's just not
It might
filling
be
anything
like
up.
4, let's face it.
Oh, god damn. Sorry.
Oh, have you never heard it's hung like a light switch?
No, I've heard that before, yeah.
Yeah, I would use that a lot.
Oh, okay. You know, your brother's got a really little dick, too.
I've never seen Stevens, I can't tell you.
He always complains to me about his dick is so small, and I'm like, yeah, bro, sorry. I can't identify with that. Got no idea what that's like. Derp, 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 derp. Anyway, so your grandma had to pull shit out of your ass one time. That's the best shit story that's ever been shared on this podcast.
Yep.
God damn, that's awesome.
Hey, she always took one for the team, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'd say. Fucking pulling shit out of someone's ass, that's a trooper. I don't even know if I told Steve this yet, but I had to kick my sister out of my house on Christmas.
What?
I had to kick my sister out.
Why?
Because she was just being a fucking cunt. Everyone's screaming. Like I was like, it was after like opening gifts and all that stuff. They went home real quick because they had to take my niece around to all the other houses that people have gifts for her at. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they came back later on for dinner, and then I was upstairs at the time. I didn't even know they were here. I was just hanging out upstairs, and I hear all this screaming. I'm like, what the fuck? I go downstairs, everyone's fucking screaming at each other. And you know me, well, I mean, I never scream at anybody, so I'm just like trying to calm everyone down, like, this is not right, this is Christmas, everyone stop screaming. They're all arguing. Some stupid argument about who should take pictures with who first escalated into people just screaming at each other and calling each other motherfuckers. My sister's calling my aunt a bitch, a fucking bitch. And she's like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm like, get the fuck out of here then, just go. And then I'm in her face. I'm not like up in her face like I'm gonna beat her up or anything, but I'm in her face, and she's like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of Mark or something. I'm like, all right, you gotta go. She's like, well, I need to get all my shit. And I'm like, what shit do you need to get? She's like, oh, this shit right here. So I took her bag and some other things she was taking, some like baby, like those things. I don't know. I don't know the technical term for it, but you put a baby in it, there's toys in it, and if their legs reach the ground, they can walk around because there's wheels on the thing. Whatever.
Oh, those things? Yeah.
Yeah, those things. So I took her bag, put it outside, took that thing, put it outside. She's like, I need to put the baby in the car seat. Well, fucking put the baby in the car seat then. She put the baby in. I'm like, you got everything? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, see you later. Well, I didn't slam the door, just like close the door aggressively. Yeah, I had to kick her out. You fucking cunt. But, I mean, it wasn't like totally her fault. Everyone else was fucking screaming and stuff too, but I'm not going to kick my aunt out because, you know, she doesn't live here. But anyway.
I need coffee in it. It's in the orange metal container.
Tell Steve
Sorry,
I
Steven
said...
walked up with this coffee and then he like forgot mine. I made coffee because I needed coffee.
Tell Steve I said quit fucking around and get you your coffee.
Oh, he's already walking down and getting it.
What an asshole. You made coffee and then he comes back with some for himself? Fucking asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. And completely forgot his sister made coffee because she wanted it.
God, why am I friends with this guy? Ah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Little dick. Good guy, though.
Because you've been friends with him for so long. I don't know if you guys can make new friends. Jesus Christ.
I
You
know,
guys might
right?
have forgotten how.
Dude, I've forgotten how to make new friends. Like, every time someone tries to have a conversation with me, I'm just like, oh, yeah, okay. Wonder what Steve's doing. No, I'm kidding, but like, I haven't. I don't know. I haven't really made new friends in a while. Yeah, I mean, you know me. I'm kind of like, I think that's like me, Steve, my friend Mike Menares, Coleman. We're all really good friends with each other, I think, because we're the kind of people that just make a few good friends and not very many, like, acquaintances. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I'm an antisocial fuck.
So is Steven gonna drag your ass to Florida when he's living there?
Oh, dude, I'm coming to visit for sure. Fuck yeah. I'm finna go
Good.
holla at some Puerto Rican bitches.
So you want to get punched. Alright, I didn't realize that was your fetish.
Well, I'm not gonna literally holler at them, but I'm gonna holla at them, you know what I'm saying?
You know they're like batshit crazy, right?
Yeah, they'll fuck anybody.
Okay. No, I wouldn't go that far. At that point, you might as well just go to UCF, and if you see anyone with fake blonde hair and fake tits, you're good.
Sup, girl? Damn, how much them titties cost? They look like they was discounted. Shit.
Alright, you just might end up punched, Mark.
Yeah, I know, man. You know, I'm not gonna walk around talking to people like that. You know me, Karin. I'm just fucking around.
I know, you're just fucking around, but it was kind of funny to think about you getting punched.
Damn.
Sorry.
How much that hair
It's out of
cost,
love.
girl? Oh man.
So I don't have glasses in, and the rain coming across the screen every now and then when it bounces and the two raindrops come towards each other, like towards you, it
Yeah.
looks like Mickey Mouse faces. Because that's how blind I am. It's just like little Mickey Mouse faces coming towards the screen.
Hey, it kind of does look like that. I never noticed that.
Yep.
Oh shit. You can play if you
Well,
want.
when everything's
just
blurry.
don't let
it's fine.
Steve die.
I can't see shit.
Oh, okay. Hey, it's me. Holla. Oh yeah, this is my favorite thing. Let me take my pants off. Blah, blah, blah. Fart in Steve's face.
Mark, I love how you have not changed since we first met years ago.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Still pretty much the same person.
I love it. I love it. Most people, like, I got bitter as hell, so I like the fact that you're still the same.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd say I'm a little bit more, like, depressed than I used to be, but I wouldn't say, like, I'm a pessimist or anything. Like, you know how some people say, like, they see the glass half full or half empty? Like, I just see a cup with 8 ounces of water in it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not an optimist or a pessimist. I'm just like, I just see shit for what it really is.
You're
And
literal.
I kind of just, like, don't take anything, like, too seriously, you know? Just kind
That's
of, like, jovial. But I am, like, I would say if anything has changed about me since we've known each other, I've been, like, I just kind of, like, chilled out more, and I don't even know if depressed is the right word, but just kind of, like, blah.
It sounds like the same to me, to be honest. You didn't take much shit back then either.
What do you
And
mean?
you
I-
were still trying to kick your sister out of your room, so you still have, like, the same things going on.
Oh,
Nothing's
yeah.
changed.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, Michelle. You're fucking being an asshole.
I remember the first time I went over to your guys' house, there was a hole in between your guys' room in the wall. And
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't, like, all the way through. I punched a hole in the wall. I forget why I did that. Damn, why did I do that?
Steven said it was your glory hole.
Just now or back then?
No, the whole back then.
No, I mean he said that back then or just now?
No, just now he's standing here.
Oh, okay. That's funny because
You guys got angry at each other and fought, and you punched the wall.
yeah, probably. Because I was thinking
I
like,
remember because I was like, Steven and I don't fight at all. This is so weird.
but I thought it would be really funny if he said that back then. Like, how does a 13-year-old know what a glory hole is?
You remember Dennis, right? Like, he would have told us.
Yeah.
Like, this is a glory hole.
Jesus Christ.
Show us one in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe that that's a real thing. You know? Like,
glory holes?
Yeah, like it seems like something that should only exist in make-up land, like made-up land. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that is an actual real thing. That's kind of like scary if you think about like the future of the human race. Like, we're supposed to try and survive somehow and expand into the universe, but somehow glory holes are still a thing. Like, do you think like there, like whenever we colonize Mars, is there going to be like glory holes there? You know?
I don't think it'll be glory holes at that point. It'll just be like a hole in the wall, and it'll be a machine.
Oh
sucking.
yeah, probably.
There won't be some weirdo at the other end that's just like, oh look, a penis.
Do you think you'd ever fuck a robot? And I don't mean like vibrators or whatever, but like if it was the actual sex robot that could fuck you, do you think you would fuck one? Because I don't know if I would.
I don't think I can. I don't. Because I need to have like a relationship going with that person. So that must be a really smart robot at that point, and we have other things to worry about after that.
Oh, so you would need a robot that could like court you for a little while, and then maybe you'd fuck it.
Yeah, and he would have to be very realistic.
Yeah. What if like?
So at that point, it would be like the robots who can't tell if they're human or robot.
Yeah.
Then
like,
yes.
Like some Ex Machina type shit.
Pretty much.
What if you were like fucking the robot and like halfway through it was just like beep boop beep boop beep, you know what I'm saying, like system malfunction?
I'd be like, no, I'm out. She would shut down so hard, she would just be like, what the fuck was that? I'm
That's
pretty sure
hilarious.
there's like, when it comes to sexual things, there's like two versions of Karin. There's the analytical, normal Karin that's very serious, and then there's the freaking sex maniac that might as well be like 14-year-old Karin just running around going, yay! And that's what I call downstairs. So sometimes I'll be sitting there like on dates and I'll be very serious, and then she'll be like, hey, so we're gonna fuck him now. And I'm like, no, we're not. Go back there. Having to like hurt her back. Please stop. It's like two Karins. So that's why I imagine like if it was very like normal looking robot, she would probably pop up and be like, no, he's fine. He's good. Continue.
Okay, I think you might be clinically insane, but
Okay, I do animations for a living. Come on.
That's crazy. So is it like, do you feel like it's another like, it's just part of your subconscious, or is it like a?
No, like I just imagine in my head that there is another Karin, and I just see her, and I'm like, go away. And that's like
the horny one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're like that dude from Split, where he's like sometimes like a 9-year-old little boy, and then he has to switch out for the fucking maniac that kidnaps people. Like
I'd prefer it's not like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to kidnap anyone.
You feel like the sex maniac Karin coming up, and you're just like, no, go away for a minute.
Well, I don't feel it. It's just like I see her as like someone entirely different, just in the corner. In my brain, though, like in the corner of my brain.
Yeah, Karin, that's called being horny, and then you go fuck someone and bust a nut, and then you're back to your normal self again once you're done busting a nut, you know what I'm saying?
No, I usually tell her to shut the fuck up and sit in the corner.
Oh, God. So, I couldn't quite get an answer from you earlier because it was breaking up while you guys were downstairs. But, so, you're saying that the boyfriend that you have now, he met your grandma?
No,
or you
he
were
was
just
explaining the story. Yeah, he was explaining the story to his mother because she was like, well, his mom prefers very blunt people, and she gets annoyed about people like beating around the bush. And so we mentioned grandma taught
Yeah,
us
in that story.
and my mother to just be blunt as all fucking hell.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry,
And,
I misunderstood that.
Yeah, and so he was like, yeah, her grandmother, when she would meet boyfriends, would turn to me and then ask what their penis was like.
Right. I
And
got
his
that
mom
part,
started
but
cracking up.
I was just confused as to whether your current boyfriend met your grandma, and then so that would have had to been
Oh,
the
she
one
met him,
dude.
but as like a confidant, not as a boyfriend.
Oh.
So I've been friends with him for, God, like 5 years. So he's been like my
okay.
friend that I text when anything happens. So if like anything's going on, I'm always like, dude, can you fucking believe this?
Oh. So how long have you guys been
that's a
dating?
cunt. Since November.
Oh, cool.
We pretty much pulled our heads out of our asses, as my mom put it, and started dating.
Oh. So like, not long enough to invite him home for Christmas, but long enough to FaceTime with your guys' moms and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty much at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna keep him for life. I mean, we know all the weird shit about each other. That's like the horrible part. Like,
No,
you know how you try to wait for the weirdo stuff to come out? Like,
No,
he already knows all the weirdo shit, so he's like, I know what I'm getting into.
Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Now, does he live in Florida also? Like, he lives
No, he
with you
lives
guys
in
or what?
Austin, Texas. No, he lives in Austin, Texas.
Well, what the fuck, man? Oh, you know what? I probably met this guy the other day. I was in Austin. Does he have a BB-8 thing hanging above his bed?
No.
I was in Austin last week doing some work, and this guy's apartment, he had like the head, like a giant version of a BB-8 head hanging over his bed.
That is like, weird as fuck.
I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, that's a pretty cool decoration. I don't know, like above the bed though, that's kind of weird. Yeah, like wake up every morning and you look up and you just see BB-8 staring down at you. Well, no, I mean it wasn't on the ceiling, it was on the wall, but above the headboard, you know?
Yeah, it's still weird.
Yeah, it's weird to be above the bed, but I thought it was a really cool thing to have. But imagine if that was the guy that you're dating, like, and I was there at his apartment last week. That would be fucking crazy.
I would kind of be like, why didn't you tell me you had guests? The fuck?
Well, I was there working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me you had
pretty
BB-8 above your bed, you fuck?
Well, I mean, like, he tells me everything. We've always talked and, like, told each other everything for years now, so it'd be like, it'd be weird for him to have guests and not say anything.
So how often do you guys see each other?
I will be in Austin, Texas in the second week of January, and then he'll be in Florida in February. Like, I get really good discounts on flight tickets, so he'll probably be there on the weekend.
Nice.
Just switch off. It's fine. And then at one point, he's going to move to Florida.
That's what's up. Cool.
Because there's no way in hell I can move to Austin.
Why do you say that? Oh, because of your business?
Yeah, I have 3 businesses going in Florida. I can't leave.
Yeah.
But he's a 3D model artist, so he can find work in Florida.
Look at you. You're snatching motherfuckers right out of Texas. Like, bitch, come to Florida.
Pretty much. Everyone's just kind of pissed off at him, though. He hasn't done it sooner.
Nah, but you a pimp,
he
though.
hasn't just...
You're like, man, I'm gonna get me a man. Check this out. Motherfucker, move to Florida from Austin. He's like, all right, hell yeah. You know? My homie Karin is a pimp.
But yeah, if you see a weird, like, 6'5" ginger walking around Austin, that's probably him.
Dude, the dude at the apartment that I was at last week was like 6'5", and he had like, are you talking ginger or like?
I'm talking like bright strawberry ginger.
Oh, okay, because this guy was like kind of blonde, like strawberry blonde, but not like, okay. So it definitely wasn't the guy.
No, this is like punch in the face ginger, like... the way we call it is like, it depends on how many souls he's taken that week. It depends on how strawberry he gets.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
wasn't that guy then.
Yeah.
But this dude, like, when you said 6'5", I was like, this fucking dude was like 6'5". For real though, like he was like 6'5". He was fucking tall as fuck. I was like, how? Like that's why you stay on the 3rd floor. How's the weather up here or whatever? You know what I mean?
He also lives in a house, so that's how I knew. He said apartment, I was like, nope.
Oh, there you go. Hey, do you smoke weed at all?
Yes, I smoked weed before Steven ever did.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, because he's a fucking faggot. He fucking never smoked weed until it was legal where he lived. Like, he didn't even want to try it, but he's like, oh, it's legal now. I'll try it. Fucking fag.
Oh, I had the medical card. I just had
Oh,
that.
no shit.
So I was just like, alright, I'm gonna do this.
I got some bomb-ass medical weed from California right now.
See, that's where they kind of have, like, the best. So I get very upset when I'm in Florida and I'm, like, sitting there getting my medical weed. I'm like, this is shit.
Oh, they have medical in Florida, too. I figured they were
Yeah,
going to
they
be
do.
one of the last places. See, I bet anything... Okay, so in Texas, there is, as far as I know right now, there is exactly one medical marijuana patient in the entire state of Texas. As far as I know, there might be a few more now. But I think that if Texas ever even decriminalizes it or legalizes it, they'll be the very last state. What's up, bitch? Tell
I
Steve.
don't know.
Hey,
Florida-
tell Steve I said, what's up, bitch?
He says, what's up, bitch?
I fart in your
But he
face,
had, like,
bitch.
He had, like, a...
Weed.
I'm trying to think of the word that's, Yeah, thank you. That word.
What?
Yeah, exactly like that. I wanted to make sure you knew exactly how he said it.
Oh, what up,
I was talking
bitch?
about your... Yeah,
Dude.
the inflection in your voice, I didn't say it that way.
Tell him to go to bed. Tell him quit being
Steven
a fucking
going to
asshole and
bed?
go to bed. Yeah, tell him to go to bed, like in the game.
He's not going to. Oh, he said stop being an asshole in the game and go to bed.
Thank you. Dude. You know, your brother's a fucking prick sometimes. I love him, though.
Steve, he's up again.
No, it's cool. We like, you got to go to bed at night. Well, you don't have to, but if you go to bed when it gets dark, it'll skip to daytime. So it's all sunny out in the morning now. Hey, baby. Ask Steve what we're doing in Minecraft right now.
Apparently I'm supposed to ask you what you guys are doing in Minecraft right now. He said I'm talking to the maestro of what's going on right now, so...
So, I think this must have been in like 2014, maybe 2015. We were fucking shithoused drunk. And, you'll have to ask Steve to show you his Minecraft map. But, I thought it would be a good idea. So the Minecraft world is like really big, but back in the day, it wasn't as big. Like I expanded the world, so it wasn't as big as it is now back in the day. And I thought it would be a great idea to chop off the top 150 blocks of the map, so to speak. So it's like 150 vertical. It's about 864 blocks horizontal, and it's about 80 blocks deep. So we figured it out to be about 3.5 to 4 million blocks that we have to dig out to just make this gigantic, massive area that has nothing in it. It's kind of hard to like just describe, but if you ask him to show him, or if you ask him to show you his map of Minecraft real quick, you'll like ask him to point out where the pit is and stuff, you'll see. But it was totally like a dumb, drunken idea that he backed me up on, so I have to back him up on it for backing me up.
You know, thank
Anyway.
God you guys don't live near each other. I feel like you guys would come up with stupid shit while drunk all the time and then get arrested.
We need to live near each other. That's the beauty of the internet. Come up with stupid shit.
Yeah, we have the internet now. We don't need to live near each other. We can come up with dumb
Well,
shit
you
all
guys
on our
can't
own
get-
over the internet.
But the internet keeps you guys from getting arrested.
Nah, man, I wouldn't get arrested hanging out with Steve. I'm the voice of reason. See, everyone always, especially when we were teenagers, all of my friends' moms thought. Finish what he's saying.
150 blocks. Sure. I'll go 5 years of my life.
Hey, it's only been 4.5, you fuck. But
He said it's only been 4.5, you fuck.
but I'm the voice of reason. Like everyone, when I was a teenager, everyone's parents, my friends' parents, thought that like I was the fucking person getting everyone into trouble. But if I wasn't around, everyone else would have been in much more trouble. I was the voice of reason, like, hey, we probably shouldn't do that right now. Plus, we're drunk. I would keep Steve out of jail rather than us getting into jail together. But you never know, maybe.
That's where I kind of have my boyfriend to kind of sit there. And he's the one that never wants to do anything that's. He's the person that never does anything wrong. Versus I'm like, hey, we should go do this, and he's like, I don't think we're legally allowed to, and I'm like, but it'll be fun.
I'll put it this way. I would
Fucking
never
square.
go to the desert if it wasn't for Mark.
What did he say?
To the gym.
Oh, when you guys did lit the firework next to the base general's house.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was illegal, guys.
Yeah, that was actually my idea too. So yeah, fuck. I
Yeah,
guess.
so fuck you for being the voice of reason, Mark.
No, but
Far from it.
I mostly was though.
All Mark's
See, he knows exactly what you're saying. He's like, that was all your idea. So, he calls bullshit.
Yeah, but I'd say like 90% of the time I'm the voice of reason, but I do admit that
So
was
in
my
reality,
idea.
it's 65.
Shut up. That's fucked up. Yeah.
It's like, it was Keck's idea and Mark's idea, and I was like, I guess I'm along for the ride. I almost stayed behind because I was so.
You guys are shitheads.
Yep. And then ask Steve if he remembers when we were running through the desert, and then Keck and this dude Derek both fell over because they were so fat that they couldn't run and jump over obstacles.
Do you remember your friends that were too fat to jump over obstacles while running through the desert? No, your other friends.
No,
apparently.
It was Keck and this dude Derek. When we were running after
Keck and Derek.
after we set
Right,
off the
so, yeah.
firework, we were running through the desert and they kept falling because they were so fat.
It's idea to light that firework on.
He says he remembers, but he also said he was one of the fat guys that were trying to run obstacles and not doing very well.
Keck fucking set me up for running away from the general's house, and then I fucking ate shit.
But you remember how your brother looked when we were like 16? These two dudes were fat as fuck when we were 16. And they were like, however bad Steve ate shit, they ate shit way worse. We got to Keck's dad's house, and he's like, what the fuck is going on, blah, blah, blah. Like, we didn't know he was right there. And then I'm the one that got us all out of trouble and made up some story that was super convincing and got us all out of trouble. Well, like, not like that we were in trouble, but like I prevented him from finding out what we did. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hazy. It was like 12 years ago. That was a good time, though.
I remember when everyone found out about it, though, like, that happened. And Mom and Dennis just looked at Steve and were like, are you part of this? And he's like, no, not at all.
Oh, man. I remember, did you ever know this dude named Jordy Warner?
Yes,
You know,
do you remember?
you know that he's the guy, him and my friend Mike Menares, those two were the ones that set that huge fire. This was after you had already moved, but did you ever hear about this gigantic fire on the dike?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the people that fucking set it. They were just fucking around. and caught a bush on fire. And then it fucking turned into like, it was like a 2-acre large fire in the dike. All the bushes and shit were on fire. It's fucking crazy.
This is why you don't mess with fire in the desert.
Yeah.
Shit goes wrong.
I mean,
This is also why you should not leave teenagers alone in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell people that I grew up in the desert as a teenager, they're like, why? Why was that a thing?
I actually...
I'm so confused by it.
I actually had a lot of fun in that place. I think it was because there was nothing to do, so we were forced to like find shit to do and like interact with other people. Whereas if we were in like any other like large city or something, it's just like, I feel like basically what I'm trying to say is that since we didn't have anything out there, it made you appreciate all the cool shit a lot more, you know? Like,
yeah.
it made you appreciate even going to Barstow, and Barstow's whack as fuck. But living on Fort Irwin, going to Barstow was like a treat. It was like going to Disneyland almost. Like, fuck yeah, let's go to Barstow and see what normal people are like, you know?
I remember we used to, like, right after school, drive to Victorville, and that was still pretty terrible, but it was a big treat. It was like going to Las Vegas almost. Like,
yeah.
Oh, look, people! Humans!
Yeah. Oh my god, they got a mall? What's that?
Oh yeah, and then when we moved in with my dad, Gary, I call him my dad.
Yeah.
We would drive to Victorville all the time, and I would hang out there. I remember being like, I remember this place as a kid. It still fucking sucks. Desert still is terrible.
That's hilarious. Fucking,
I also remember when we used to drive through the desert to go to Las Vegas. Instead of like taking the main roads, Dennis would be like, "Oh, I know how to get there through the desert."
Yeah,
He'd pack everyone up in the van, and we would just drive through the desert.
Yeah, you could go. You could go around Mount Teafort, the back way. Yeah, that's fucking trippy. I never went that way.
Oh no, we would do it all the time because it cut like an hour off the drive apparently.
Yeah.
So he would be like, "We're just going through the fucking desert," and then drive.
Yeah, do you remember on some nights you could see the light from the Luxor from Fort Irwin? That's how fucking bright that thing was. I don't think I would
know what the light was. Yeah. But we'd go there all the fucking time. Like when it came down to like, oh, let's go to Victorville or Las Vegas, my mom was like, Las Vegas? Of course.
Yeah, we went there like once a year.
I remember we would drag Michael Whiter too.
Dude, Michael Whiter? Oh my god, I haven't thought about that fucking dude in forever.
He was batshit crazy.
Yeah, I used to go hang out with him at his house sometimes, man. God damn, I haven't thought of that guy in years. Holy shit, Michael Whiter. Why the fuck are you listening to this podcast? Damn, didn't he turn out to be gay or something?
I don't know, but he stole all my stuffed animals out of my room.
Yeah, that dude's gay as fuck. This motherfucker is stealing teeny beanie babies from you? Yeah, that dude's gay.
Huh? Apparently he's going in for round 2.
Oh, he's taking another shit?
Yeah.
God damn, Michael Whiter. I haven't thought of that name in years, man. Damn.
I just remember when we brought him to Las Vegas, and I had to share a bed with Michael Whiter, Steven, and myself, and it was like the most awkward thing to just be in the middle of the bed. Like, you guys are weird.
Yeah, he's probably Michael Whiter's probably pissed off that you were in the middle. He probably wanted Steve in the middle.
No, they were pissed off because I was like, I don't like cuddling, and they were like, can we cuddle? I was like, no.
What?
I didn't want to cuddle. So he was like, fine. He got all pissy, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
Wait, who wanted to cuddle with who?
Michael wanted to cuddle with me.
Oh, maybe he's not gay after all. He probably wanted.
It was weird. I was like, I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
Yeah, he was a weird dude. Maybe he just wanted to cuddle with anybody. He probably would have cuddled with Steve.
I just don't think that kid had was sane in any way.
You don't think he was what?
Sane.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, dude, I used to go hang out at his house sometimes. He was a weird dude.
Did you ever meet his mom? She was weird as hell too.
Yeah, I know I did, but I can't even picture her face really, you know. That was, dude, I haven't hung out. I haven't even, I probably have, well, I'm sure I have, like, maybe in high school or something. Like, oh yeah, I remember that guy, but like, I haven't, the last time I hung out with that guy was probably in 8th grade, so it must have been like 15 years ago or something, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that guy. It's fucking crazy. He used to hang out with Courtney Twig. You remember Courtney Twig?
Yes, I remember him.
That was my first girlfriend ever, Courtney Twig, and I danced with her at the school dance, and then she broke up with me like the next Tuesday.
That's what all the girls did back then. They'd just date someone for like a week.
Yeah. But it's
I mean,
like...
Steven dated Jessica Bird, so...
Oh, yeah,
they
she was
dated
cute.
For like, yeah. They dated for like a week.
That's right. No, they dated... Didn't they date for like a long time, and then they broke up in front of their parents or something?
Well, Dennis was fucking her mom.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Dennis was sleeping with her mom, so they had to like... We had to like end the separation. Like we had to separate our families.
Yeah, but didn't Steve and Jessica date for like a little while? Like not like a week. It was more than that, right?
I felt like it was a week. It might be, but I felt like it was a week. But then I stayed friends with her for a while, and until her mom and Dennis were met in the sheets together, and then we had all stopped being friends.
Damn, I remember that now. I haven't even thought of that in a while. Damn, Karin, you got a good memory. Well, I mean, it is about your life, so of course you remember it more than I do, but we have to ask Steve how long he dated Jessica Burke for. Damn, that's another name I haven't thought of in years and years.
Yeah, she was one of my closer friends that I had back then in the day. Like, I would sneak out of the house at night and then walk over to her house because it was only like, there was a park in between our houses and that was it. So I could cross through the park and just like walk over to her house. So I'd break out of the house and just walk over there and hang out and no one knew I was gone.
Yeah, that's another cool thing about living in the desert. There's only so many streetlights. They didn't have streetlights in the middle of the fucking desert. You could just walk around at midnight. Dude, I remember my first like long term... You know how
dangerous that was though?
Oh yeah, of course. Dude, after like sometime after you guys left, I think it was in 2007 or 2008, there was a fucking rapist on Fort Irwin that would fucking snatch girls out of the like walking through the desert by themselves. He raped like 3 chicks just like walking through the desert by themselves.
You sure that wasn't Dennis? You sure that wasn't Dennis?
I'm sure it was like long after you guys had left. But
he was still there for a long time.
Oh really? I don't know. Could have been. They never caught the guy as far as I know. But
well,
I remember.
You think rapist on Fort Irwin, I think him.
Yeah.
It's a creepy ass.
But I remember like my first long-term girlfriend that I had. I used to sneak out of my house. This is when I still lived, like before I moved up to the outer loop. I remember so many, like I don't know, once or twice a week, I would sneak out of my house, walk all the way up to the outer loop because she had already moved up there before I did. And then she would sneak out of her house. I'd fuck her in her backyard and then be like, all right, well, I got to walk all the fucking way back to my house now because it's a school night. Like, I never got caught one time. Just like fucking walking through the desert, fucking midnight. Like, could get eaten by coyotes.
Could be bitten by snakes or something.
Yeah, I actually saw a few back then too. Damn, you know, we're fucking, you probably could have got bitten by snakes just walking to Jessica Burke's house, you know what I mean? Like, we're pretty fucking lucky.
Like, those rattlesnakes, man. And I would have been fucked if I got bitten by one of those snakes because no one knew I was gone. I'd been in so much trouble. Because it's like, what, you have like 15 minutes to get medical attention or you die, and it's like, well, I'm a kid and I just fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, you would have been more fucked than just like getting grounded or something. You'd be like fucked up for life, maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, I didn't think about it back then. I just would break out of the house and run around Fort Irwin and come back when the sun was coming up.
Yeah.
And then our dog Draco would like wait for me to get to the bedroom door, and then he would bark, and I was like, "You fucking asshole!"
I was just getting a glass of water.
Like, totally wasn't out of the house. What the fuck are you talking about?
Totally didn't get bit by a rattlesnake. It's all good. Hey,
But it's crazy to think about, because like at that age, I was what, like 7 or 8? Like that's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Like I think about it now, like my friends' kids. So I have a 12-year-old boy that lives inside our house. His name is Jaron.
What's
and
up,
like
Jaron?
he's petrified
Why the
of
fuck are you
absolutely
listening to
everything.
this podcast? Sorry, that's a thing I do.
It's okay. But I just remember being like, God damn it, like I was 7 or 8 running around Fordor and no shit. Like just didn't care. Did whatever I wanted.
My fucking
Versus he's 12 and he's fucking petrified. And I'm like, the hell?
dude, my niece is about to turn 8 in May. I could not imagine her like sneaking out of her house to go do shit. That scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm like, now I'm older going, God, that was so fucked.
Hey, Karin.
Like that chick, yeah.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Leave him back?
No, I was gonna. No, I was gonna switch. But finish what you were saying.
Oh no, I was just saying it's crazy to think about.
Well, sorry to interrupt you, but I kind of wanted to switch gears because when your mom was on the podcast, I asked her a few questions that are some of the staples of the podcast, and if you're down, I would like to get your answers to some questions.
Okay.
All right, what is your favorite category of porn?
Category? Probably
Category type. What'd you say?
I said it's probably threesomes out of categories, but I'm like really particular. I have like certain professional brands I only watch and stuff like that because going to film school, I get very anal retentive. If it's shitty shots, I'm like, I start like critiquing the porn's cinematicness versus the actual porn.
Okay, can I tell you this is the best answer to this question that anyone has ever given me?
Oh God.
Normally people are like, oh, well, I don't know, I don't watch it really, blah, blah, blah. So please continue.
Oh, you want me to continue? I thought you said you had like someone that is...
Oh, no. Normally when I ask this question to people, they're like, oh, well, you know, I don't really watch it that much, and they kind of dodge it, but you just dove straight into it. Like, that's fucking awesome.
I don't give a shit.
So, like, I thought you were talking about
about this all the time.
Oh, okay. But when you said you said threesomes, but you have to be very particular, I thought like, oh, there has to be at least one black guy or something. Like.
No, it can't be 2 dudes.
Oh, it has to be 2 chicks and a dude.
It has to be 2 chicks and a dude, and the chicks usually have to be blonde and big tits, but they can't have they have to be fit. Man, I can't be looking at a chubby chick having sex. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I need to feel like I can put myself in there. Versus, I'm scrawny as hell, so I usually look like me.
See, there's this whole thing about how people think that white people are racist if they don't watch black people in porn. But I'm like, well, I'm trying to imagine myself doing this, and I'm not black, so it kind of takes me out of it when there's like. And plus, they got a dick like my arm, and my dick's just not that big. I can't identify with that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're trying to imagine yourself trying to, I don't know what to call it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like vicariously playing out that situation through someone else, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I also watched the,
Yeah.
I also watched the real estate ones. Or they can't pay their rent. The shitty, stupid ones.
Oh, can I tell you, I rarely, and I mean seriously rarely, watch an actual video. I just go on Reddit and look at GIFs, 15-second little GIF clips, and then just alright, next one. Okay, that one's cool. Okay, I don't like this one that much. You know what I mean?
So there's a reason I'm actually really open about watching porn. My friend, like in college, he was a porn director. Like that's what he did for a living. That's how he was going to college. That's how he afforded everything.
No shit.
And he would come over and he'd be like, "So I shot this porn," and he's like, "But I need some critiques. Something's missing." And we would legit 5 of us in the living room, and we would watch his porn, going, "Well, you see the shot and like cut there was a little too aggressive. If you just move it around here," and would like finish editing his video in our living room. So I've learned so much about porn thanks to college.
Dude, that's dope.
Yeah, so I'm also used to watching porn with people like, "Hey, so do you think her leg looks a little too wonky there? Does this look legit?"
Damn. That's crazy. Tell Steve he's holding down R2.
Apparently you're holding down art or something. Oh,
R2.
that might be me.
Oh, that's funny.
Sorry.
I want to get to some more questions, but my favorite kind of porn is girls squirting on each other. It's pretty awesome.
You cut out for all of that. You
God
cut out
damn
for
it.
all of that. Like
I know. So
you're
so-
like, my favorite porn is what's silent.
wow, God damn it. So it's probably going to show up on the podcast. So now I have to repeat myself. So anyone listening to this is going to hear me say it twice. My favorite kind of porn is girls squirting on each other.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, that's my favorite kind. I don't like watch it all the time. Like I said, I rarely. You have to like look at a video for that, and I just don't have the time. I'm like, I don't have 7 more extra minutes in my life right now.
See, I get too horny as fuck after like meetings sometimes. Like I get horny if I'm mentally challenged, which like if I'm like trying to solve an issue.
Like so,
So
if
I'll
you,
be, like,
so
trying to-
so hold on. So all you need to do is just give you a Rubik's cube, and you get horny as fuck.
No, so I need something a little bit more difficult. So like I'll be reading my like neuroscience books, and then because I study biobehavioral science, and so I'll be studying like my textbooks, and I'll be like, well, shit, all right, so I need some porn now before I go back to studying. So if I'm in like a meeting sometimes, and it's like really causing my brain to function, because otherwise I just really just sit there and stare at the wall. I'll be like, well, I need to take a break and go over here for 20 minutes and then come back and then finish this.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
No, it's not. You know how terrible it is to go to college and then like be sitting in your lectures for 4 hours and going, God, I really have to think about this. Great, now I'm horny. Like, you don't do as well as you should because it like blocks. You get distracted by porn.
Whoa. This might be my
Yeah,
favorite podcast that we've ever done. This is crazy.
So yeah, I can't date like idiots or anything like that. Like they have to have a really good mind in order for me to get like turned on.
So like, some suave looking guy came up to you and he was like, "Hey, Karin, you know about Schrodinger's cat?" Now you would say something.
I would probably laugh and just look at him like he's
No,
a
but like,
fucking idiot.
come on, let's have the conversation. Like, hey, have you heard of Schrodinger's cat?
Yes.
Well,
I'd be more curious on how much you know about it.
well, Schrodinger came up with that about 90 years ago. So no matter what, that cat's dead anyway. And then you just like start fucking gushing, like, oh my god, we gotta fuck right now. Ah!
No, I would like point out like the flaws in his opinion, and then about 2 hours later, then yeah, I'd be like, all right,
Oh, after you thought about it for a while.
want to do this? Yeah, I have to really think about it, and like we have to really go into the discussion. And then like halfway through the discussion of like the reasons why he put the cat in the box, and then why that theory, you know, has moved some of science and stuff like that, and a lot of psychology.
Well, hey,
And,
the cat's out of the
Yeah, I
box
would just have to
now.
go through all of it,
Hey.
and then I'd have to sit there and go, all right, I'm gonna go watch porn anyways because sorry, you suck.
Thanks for getting me horny, asshole. I'm just gonna go watch porn by myself instead of fuck you. Oh my
Pretty
god,
much.
this is awesome. I should have had you on this a long time ago. How would you feel about being the newest addition, regular member to this podcast? You can take Steve's place. Oh my
I don't
god.
think Steven would be happy about that.
I don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck him.
Alright, what's your next question? And we keep on getting off topic.
No, I know. I was going to ask the next question. If you had to choose any of your 4 major extremities to be removed, which one would it be?
My left leg.
Left leg? You want to know something funny?
Yeah, my left. What?
Your mom said the exact same thing.
That's our worst hip. So like like our left side is always the one that's in the most pain.
You
so,
guys
like,
both have
I
the
would
same
happily
shitty hip.
remove. Yeah, so like her and I both, like, our left shoulder, our left arm, our left hand, our left leg. It fucking hurts all the time. So we're like, just cut off the left side. There's actually times I've thought about chopping off my left heel because it hurts so bad. And I was like, all right, someone get me a fucking hacksaw. I'm over this shit.
Wow.
But then I usually just smoke weed and don't do it.
Oh, there you go. But that's trippy. Like, when you said that so quickly, like, that's pretty much what your mom said too.
Oh yeah,
like,
left side, all
like
the way.
that quickly. Like, that's trippy, man. I would choose my left arm. Oh, and the stipulation is no prosthetics though. Like, you can't get like a fake leg after you chop your leg off. Like, it's just gone.
I don't give a shit as long as it's gone.
Cool. I would choose my left arm so I could still walk and run around, and I'll just learn how to write with my right hand, and I jerk off with my right hand, so there's no way that's going. Also, that's my stronger punching arm is my right. Even though it's weird because most fighters and boxers, their right hand is their strong hand to punch with. Except for southpaws, except for left-handed people. But I'm left-handed, and I throw a stronger punch with my right for some reason. It's weird. But yeah, I'd keep the right arm, lose the left, keep my legs. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
That's crazy, though.
I shoot with my left arm, but it hurts all the time, so I'm like, that's the only reason it's going. It's useful, but fuck it.
Yeah. That's crazy that you and your mom are so similar in that aspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For some odd reason, I guess it's in the genetics. So for the reason our arm hurts, the tendon or whatever that attaches our section of our shoulder blade to our spine is always inflamed, so it causes a bunch of pain, like going down your arm and everything, and it just is a mess. So I'm like, fuck it, get it off.
Yeah.
You can just take it from the shoulder out.
That's crazy, though.
And also
that it's only on the left side for both of you.
On the left is terrible. So, take the
That's
left
crazy.
side. That's probably more than 4 pieces too, let me think about it. Like the shoulder, the entire arm, the hands.
Yeah. That's trippy. Like,
all the left.
Huh. Maybe something's like going on in the right side of your brain because the right side controls the left side of your body. Maybe
it's our lupus.
You guys
My
both
lupus
have lupus?
is attacking. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's our lupus attacking our left side. Yeah. I feel like you probably did, because growing up, when Mom would have like episodes and stuff like that where she was in too much pain, you were there for a lot of it.
Yeah,
but
dude.
Steve and I would help her.
My memory is fucked up.
Hi, Oliver.
There's some things that will never go away in my memory, but there's some things that are just almost like a dream, like really hazy,
Yeah. Jesus Christ, did you do a lot of drugs back then?
I've done a good bit of drugs over the course of my life. I never did anything too crazy.
Alright, that explains it.
Like, I never did cocaine or anything, but... I mean, I probably couldn't I probably haven't been able to pass a piss test since I was like 15. But, you know, these things happen. So Steve is going
what's
to...
the next question?
I was about to say, Steve is going to really enjoy this next question. What are your 3 favorite types, or finishes of wood varnish in alphabetical order? Your 3 favorite tones.
I have no idea what you just said.
What are your 3 favorite...
You're cutting out.
For real? God damn it.
Yeah.
What are your 3 favorite tones, color tones of wood varnish in alphabetical order?
I don't have any. I don't think I really care in the end. I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Oh, okay. That was, that's like
This is why I have interior designers.
That's just like a throwaway joke question, but your mom answered it seriously, and I was like, dude, that's awesome. That's like...
Oh, she would have it.
Yeah, she said like oak, mahogany, and birch. Well, that's not alphabetical or whatever, but like birch, oak, and birch, mahogany, and oak. I think she said something like that. Mahogany.
I think she knows so much about that stuff because we are in a cabin. So
yeah,
she's
right.
Like, what are the things that match in this house?
See, I actually came up with that question because I do a lot of like staining and painting things. So I was like, that'll be a good like fun throwaway question. But like, it sound like I ask it seriously, but it's just a joke to me. Like for myself, it's like a joke for myself to laugh at asking people it and see if they take it seriously. You know?
Yeah.
But fuck, I don't know if I have any more. I used to have a ton of them. I don't know. Anything else? Anything else you want to tell me? I have to actually put Steve back on here in a minute because I got to wrap this up because my aunt is about to leave for the airport in a few minutes. Well, I don't know, probably like 30 minutes.
All right, well, I'll gladly give you back to him because I want more coffee.
Oh, gladly. Oh, just, it's not because of me, it's just that you want more coffee?
Yeah, it's all the coffee.
Okay. All right, Kareem. Well, hey, it was really good to talk to you.
I literally just woke up and he was like, do you want to talk to Mark? And I'm like, half asleep going, fuck it, whatever.
Oh, he didn't tell you? He fucking woke me up out of bed, too. He fucking said, man, it doesn't matter. He woke me up, too, so yeah, I get it. But, hey, it was really good to talk to you, and thank you so much for being on the podcast. You're welcome anytime. If you ever have access to a PlayStation 4, hit me up. You can be on anytime you want. Like I told your mom, you're welcome anytime. This was really great.
Oh, it'll be a lot easier when Steven moves to Florida.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. So in March, we got a new podcast member. I'm going to talk to Coleman and Mike, and I'm officially petitioning both of them and Steve to get you as a regular spot on this podcast.
Good to know. I'll be waiting.
Fuck yeah, Karin. All right, well, hey, it was really good to talk to you. I was going to say...
Hey, I have a question. Do you use Discord?
No, god damn it.
God damn it, Mark. Oh my god.
Is he laughing too?
Yes.
Tell him I said, what the fuck is Discord? Is it Discord or Datcord?
You cut it out. I have no idea what you just said.
I bet you anything Steve said, is it Discord or Datcord? Oh, God. That's hilarious.
Alright, get your ass up.
Dude, hey.
I'm out. I'm gonna go get coffee.
Alright,
Love
Kareem. Love you too. It was great to talk to you. I'll talk to you soon.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
What about Datcord? What the fuck are you laughing about so hard?
That was the funniest thing that ever happened. So you couldn't hear what I was saying, but I was like, all right, Kareem, well, I'm going to have to get Steve back on here because I have to wrap it up because my aunt's going to be leaving here in a little while. I want to hang out with her, say goodbye to her before she leaves. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk to the guys I want, like, and she said, whenever I'm in Florida, I'll be able to get on the podcast. And I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm gonna talk to everybody and get you, like, see if everyone's cool. Like, jokingly, of course. Of course, she's welcome whenever. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you on this podcast regularly. She's like, all right. I'm like, all right, Kareem. Well, it was great to talk to you. Blah blah blah. And she's like, oh, hey, I have a question. Have you ever heard of Discord? And I'm just like, what the fuck? Remember, it's like a throwback, like a callback joke.
Yeah, I know.
But like,
did you
but
not hear me?
Yeah, I
said
heard.
that,
No,
and
I heard you
yelled,
laughing.
What about Discord?
I heard you laughing
but
too.
Before I started laughing, I was like,
Yeah.
what about Discord?
Yeah, and then I heard, or I told her, I didn't hear that, but I told her, I bet anything. Steve said Discord. What about that cord?
Yep.
Whenever you get a chance after we end this, tell her that if it makes her happy, I'll join her Discord thing just for another number on her thing or whatever.
I mean, it would make her really happy. I even joined. And her business partner, Anthony, is pretty cool. I was chopping it up with him on Discord one time.
Oh, for sure.
He actually, I haven't told you this, he actually got me a job, dude.
He got you a job?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, you said he got you a job?
Yeah, he got me a job down in Florida.
Damn, that's what's up, man.
Karen's business partner, Anthony, with the, I don't know, hold on. Hey, Karen.
So what?
Was Anthony the head brewer? Was Anthony the head brewer at Red Cypress, or did he work under Garrett as his assistant? Okay, well, Anthony, Kareem's business partner, worked with the head brewer of Red Cypress, and Garrett from Red Cypress is leaving to go to this new brewery opening up in town, and Anthony hitting him up and was like, hey, Kareem's brother's moving to town, and he's like super interested in learning how to brew beer, and was very passionate about it. And basically Garrett was like, oh, that's what's up. Well, when he comes to town, he basically has a job, as long as he doesn't mind starting out doing the, basic shit like, cleaning and pouring beers. I'll teach him how to brew beer.
Dude, that is like probably the perfect thing that the most perfect thing that could happen to you right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get paid. I don't know how many hours I'll be working, but I'm basically be like, whenever you need me to come in, I don't have any friends around here, and I got no responsibilities outside trying to fucking pay my bills. So work me like a dog.
That's what's up, man.
And then hopefully at some point I'll be, learning how to make beer and making some of my own beers and be like, hey, Mark,
dude,
come to Florida and try this beer that I made.
I can't wait to drink your beer and tell you how shitty it is. Darp, 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 darp.
Tell me.
Tell you what?
I was going to say, so you can tell me how much you don't like it, and then you were like, how shitty it is, and I was like, yep, there it is.
Dude, I bet you I would like a sour that you made, or a lager.
Dude, I gave you a bunch of lagers when you were here, and you didn't like them.
No, man, that PBR was pretty good. Heyo!
I drank 2 fucking 40s tonight, bro.
Nice. What's up?
Fucking Mike is just reposted a meme he's already posted to the
new chat.
New meme stash. Yeah.
Oh shit, there's 8
Mike's
of them.
also like, he's like, thanks assholes for having a combo at 6 a.m. my time.
Oh shit, Mike Menares is purple
I called
now.
Mark. I was like, I almost called fucking. No, I was almost that I called you at 6 a.m. to fucking have a podcast.
Fuck you, Anakin. I have the high ground. Yeah, see, Coleman, did you see this, what's this fucking Daisy Ridley meme? I saw it yesterday. And, like, the original...
God, she's so hot.
Oh, I know, dude. But the original
So
thing,
hot.
the original thing that was written on the paper was guess who's gonna get a girlfriend in 2019? And then someone else reposted it with you know how like when you write stuff down longhand and you want to insert a word in between two words, you make that little V mark, and it says, guess who's V mark not going to get a girlfriend in 2018? And I thought about taking that stock picture and making my very first meme. I was gonna make it say something stupid like guess
First meme, dude. I would have lost my shit.
dude, I was gonna put it like guess whose cum smells like shoelaces or something stupid like that. Like,
wait, you keep cutting out. What'd you say? Guess who's cum?
Guess whose cum smells like shoelaces or something stupid like that.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Dude, you keep cutting in and out at some points. Well, Karin was too, and I keep cutting out to her and you, whatever. God damn, I'm fucking. Whew. Mike Menares is purple now in my chat. Oh shit.
Ugh. Well, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, in a couple minutes. I'm gonna send a text. I was gonna send a text to the chat shitting on Mike, but fuck it.
I'm off today, dude. I don't have shit to do until later tonight. I was gonna fucking podcast with you all day, but.
Oh no, I mean I can. Let's in a few minutes. Let's cut this, and then I'll come back in like 20-30 minutes, and then we can podcast all day.
Dude, get Mimi on the podcast. I want to say what up to her.
Dude, she doesn't want to.
You don't even have to tell her that we're in a. You don't even have to tell her we're in a podcast. Just like stream. She won't know what's going on, and we'll talk. It'll be fine.
All right. Well, let me see if she wants to. Hold on a second. I was trying to send a text message too. Well, enclose. Build a. Let me send this message. Build a cobblestone structure for both of us to get into.
Okay. So this was a great meme awards. You'll have to clip the meme awards and Karin's conversation separately. Somehow,
no, I'm gonna post the whole thing, but I'm gonna clip that whole hour that she was on.
Well, yeah, okay. I would just chop them in two if I were you, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, I could do that probably, right? Highlight one and then post it as the meme. Yeah. I can do that.
Because like I don't want to. If I want to check out the us dumbasses at the meme awards, like
you're never gonna do that.
I know, but let me just have this.
If you wanted to, you could. Well, my aunt's gonna have to be on this podcast. Where's all the fucking cobblestone? Oh yeah, I forget the fucking shelters.
Yeah, she'll get on. You just gotta just tell her we're not streaming. It'll be good.
All right, let me go find her.
Oh no! Why don't you like give yourself fucking like 20-30 minutes? I can
she's
go do something.
They're supposed to leave in like 20 minutes or something.
Oh shit! Okay.
So let me go see if she wants to talk to you right now.
What? Hey! You better get your controller too.
I have it in my hand. What are you talking about?
Okay, I was gonna say I don't think I can just carry a conversation just between the two of us. I don't know Mimi that well.
Well, I don't think we can. But hold on. God damn it. Hold on, Steve. Let me see if I can put the audio to both headphones. Hold on 1 second. Podcast. Doop podcast. All right, say something. All right. Hold on 1 second. You might get my whole family on this podcast. Oh, shit. I probably can't go past the living room now. Mimi, what are you doing? My homie Steve wants to say what's up to you. You want to come talk to him for a minute?
What?
My homie Steve wants to say what's up to you. You remember Steve, right? She doesn't seem that enthusiastic. What are you doing?
Steve, F off.
Did you hear that? My mom said to fuck off. What's up, bud?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Say hi.
Hi.
What's up, dork? What time are you guys leaving?
What time we leaving? By 1? Did I say? Yeah.
Oh, by 1? Oh, shit. I thought you guys were leaving, like, in a couple minutes. Shit. So, we're chilling, watching SpongeBob.
Yeah, probably not.
Hey, you want to be on my podcast in, like, an hour or two?
Mark, I'm going to be taking a shower, putting on makeup. I don't know. I have to see how I'm going to be now, because you know what?
No, that's a no.
Let me see, because I got to get ready, put on makeup in an hour or two.
Yeah, in an hour or two.
And then, I'm going to take a shower, because, yeah, I'll have to see, because you know what? It takes me 2 hours to get ready.
Did you catch that?
Yes, I'll let you know if I can, because you know, I can freaking put on my face.
My aunt said it takes 2 hours to put on her face, so she'll see.
Even the other day, yeah. 2 hours? Jesus Christ. I don't like this.
You want to say hi?
I'm not awake yet.
What's up?
I'll let you know.
Oh, she has a cold.
You have a cold?
Are you done eating?
You alright?
I'll let you know, bud.
Okay. You still there?
Yeah.
Dude, my aunt is legitimately crazy. Alright, so what do you say we cut this podcast? I will go. Oh shit! Did I have that fucking thing set off the whole time? What do you say we cut this podcast? I got a little bit of tidying up to do if I have any chance of getting Mimi in here, and I need to go get some beer and get dressed. Well, get dressed and then get some beer, and then I'll be back on in like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna watch I'm gonna get out of the world and watch like an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I'll stay in the party.
Yeah.
Just fucking get back on.
I will. So yeah, Just for Fun podcast 2018 Meme Awards. Chicka, yeah.
In the bag.
Can't wait till next year when we're talking about memes about tomatoes or something.
I'm gonna eat this tomato.
Bro, don't eat that tomato. Eat a cheeseburger. Dude, I bet you if you went to McDonald's and you were like, yeah, can I just get a cheeseburger, please? Or a double cheeseburger, they'd be like, yes, sir, it'll be $2.19 at the window. Like, they wouldn't even notice. You know what I mean? Dude, you should fucking order a cheeseburger.
I am ordering a cheeseburger the next time I'm at McDonald's. And if I remember, I will put my phone in like fucking audio record mode, and then I'll just like, yeah, can I get one cheeseburger, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, next time on Just for Fun podcast, Steve orders a cheeseburger. All right, I'm gonna cut the. I'm gonna cut the feed now. Bye, everybody. Just for Fun podcast. What?
It would be fucking even funnier if like the person knew what I was talking about from seeing the meme, and they just made that shit for me like it's cheese on the outside. I was actually just gonna get a fucking sandwich.
It's a cheeseburger sandwich. Burger, cheese, beef, something with cheese. Hop, 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 just for fun podcast.